Welcome to the Equity Team Podcast, where we provide Sedona, Arizona real estate insight to help you thrive during your next real estate transaction.
Hello, I'm Chad McMahon with the Equity Team. I'm an investment and short-term rental specialized real estate agent in Sedona, Arizona. This is going to be a quick recording on what is the current short-term rental climate in the Sedona area. So we were just over 21% of all housing units in Sedona were short-term rentals. And now that percentage is down to about 16%. And the main reason, it's not because short-term rentals aren't successful here. It's because there's been a lack of guidance. There are a lot of agents. Of course, almost any agent is going to say, sure, I'll handle your transaction for you. But the problem is that they don't offer sufficient guidance because they don't do enough short-term rentals to know what features you absolutely have to have, what features that you probably should have, but you can live without, and which features of a home are not important for the success of a short-term rental. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some great agents out there that really know what they're doing. But unfortunately, like anything else, there are a lot of agents that they probably should not be helping with short-term rental transactions. They should probably focus more on kind of your typical purchase and sale of properties that people are going to live in. Do you love the home or not? And just looking out for your typical due diligence issues and helping to navigate through the paperwork and the negotiations and the requirements that come along the process. But short-term rentals are a bit more akin to a commercial transaction where you're looking at return on investment. You're looking at cash flow. You're looking at risk versus reward. You're looking at your income. You're looking at a lot of expenses that you may not be aware of unless it is with someone that does a lot of short-term rental business. So that being said, the climate is actually excellent, and it's better than it has been in over a year. Because that percentage has come down, occupancy rate has actually gone up. So before, average occupancy for my clients, before that drop from just over 21% of housing units or short-term rentals down to 16%, before that drop happened, when there's a lot more competition, my clients were averaging over 80% occupancy, which is excellent. The national average right now is just over 60%, which is close to a break-even point. But now that it's dropped to 16%, my clients are actually averaging closer to about 85% occupancy. So it's actually excellent. And 85% occupancy, you're making really excellent money as long as you don't overpay for the property and as long as the property meets certain criteria that I always look for in short-term rentals for my clients, money-making criteria. Look at my other videos for some hints and tips on those kind of criteria that are really important for successful short-term rentals. So, short version is the short-term rental climate is excellent. Make sure that you have not only sufficient guidance and support from an investment specialized and a short-term rental specialized real estate agent, but far beyond sufficient, that you have above and beyond support, okay? That you have a really good real estate agent that does a lot of short-term rentals. They're going to be able to connect you with the top property manager. They're going to be able to connect you with the top photographer, very reliable and economical cleaners, really good local remodel contractors, landscapers, on and on and on. All of these things are critical for the end result, having a successful short-term rental. And the other part that cannot be overstated is that, when you have an agent that can guide you with all these steps and help connect you and network you with everything that you need, they're also going to be able to advise you on what you can expect in the first 3 to 6 months of your short-term rental. And that's critical information. Because we all think, I'm smart, I'm very capable, I'm going to be able to bang this out within a month or two. We're just going to be rocking and rolling. And there's a lot that can go wrong. And so you need to know what to expect so that you can weather the storm and so you can get to the point where you have 80, 85, maybe even 90% occupancy. And what features do you need in order to give you the highest chance of success possible? So that being said, reach out if I can consult. I do it all the time. I'm happy to consult, no strings. Beyond that, good luck out there.
Thanks for tuning in to the Equity Team Podcast. To speak with one of our top agents, visit us at owninaz.com. That's owninaz.com. Or call us at 928-323-0031.